Bachelor in Paradise fans suspect steroid use with cast member. August 23, 2025. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Bachelor Nation News fans. Bachelor in Paradise fans suspect that one cast member may be using steroids. The men of the show are in pretty good shape, which is great for sitting and lounging by the pool. Yet who could possibly be using alternative methods? Keep reading for more details. Fans suspect steroid use with BIP cast member. Season 10 of Bachelor in Paradise is coming to a close, and there has been a lot of drama. The Golden Cast joined the show for the first time in history and caused quite a splash. They were also a lot of fun and could teach the younger generation a thing or two. There have also been betrayals and early exits, but now Andrew Spencer, Spencer Conley, Dale Moss, and Jeremy Simon are the males left. They are all coupled up but continue to have great friendships with each other. Yet, one of the men seems to be using extra assistance to achieve his buff bod. The cast spends their days by the pool, drinking, kissing, campaigning, and competing. There is also likely time to work out and keep their bodies in shape. However, fans believe that Jeremy may be on steroids as well to keep his muscles popping. He has been an up-and-down cast member much of the season, especially after he tried to pursue Susie Evans. Jeremy was in a couple with Bailey Brown, yet felt he made the wrong choice, so he tried and failed with Susie. Now, fans are focused on his pecs and how he achieved them. They firmly believe that the star is on steroids, and one person who pointed it out is a personal trainer. It was noted that there was no way he could look like that just from the gym. Furthermore, they did not feel Jeremy's chest was perky enough to be natural. It was also addressed how Jeremy looks like he is in his mid-40s, which has been an issue for a while despite being 31. The steroids are to blame. Bachelor in Paradise fans shared that steroids can age someone facially. Therefore, it makes sense why they have long felt Jeremy Simon was 45 and not 31. Steroids age you facially and cause the perma-redness he's sporting. I posted weeks ago that I think he's on gear. Lol, the first time I saw Jeremy, we could tell. He looks red and swollen too. I noticed his curled veins first episode. That gave it away. Was waiting for someone else to bring it up. It appears that many viewers are under the impression that Jeremy is using something. Yet it is surprising that he was able to sneak it into the show and not have it removed. Maybe he will share the truth down the line, but for now, all fans can do is speculate. Do you believe Jeremy is on steroids? And finally, is that why he looks older than he is? Let us know your thoughts and watch BIP Mondays on
Paradise
ABC.
has always been a show where romance, drama, and cocktails swirl together under the Mexican sun. Viewers expect love triangles, shocking exits, and the occasional drink thrown in someone's face. But this season, one cast member has brought a different kind of controversy, and it has nothing to do with relationships. Almost overnight, social media has become a hotbed of speculation. Is one of the guys on steroids? The whispers started small, tucked into Reddit threads and side conversations on Twitter. A few eagle-eyed fans pointed out veins bulging in places they didn't seem to last season. Others noticed shoulders that appeared a little too broad, traps rising like mountains, and an attitude that seemed oddly aggressive for Paradise. And now, the speculation has exploded. The first signs. It all began in the very first week of filming when the men stepped onto the beach. Fans immediately spotted the changes. The cast member in question, let's call him Ryan, to protect the guilty, or the innocent, was no stranger to Bachelor Nation. He'd first appeared on a previous season of The Bachelorette, where he was remembered as a charming underdog. Back then, he was fit, yes, but more dad at the gym than Marvel superhero. Fast forward to Paradise, and suddenly Ryan looked like he'd spent the off-season transforming into an action figure. His chest seemed inflated, arms ballooned, jaw sharper. He strutted down the beach in a tank top so tight it looked like it might burst at the seams. Fans noticed immediately. One viewer tweeted, "Wait, did Ryan just double in size since last year? That's not normal gym progress, LOL, hashtag Bachelor in Paradise." Another chimed in, "Ryan's traps are screaming. I don't know if he fell in love or fell into a syringe. The screenshots spread, memes were made, and within hours, the conversation shifted from amusement to suspicion. When bulking looks too good. For those who live and breathe fitness, the change seemed biologically improbable. In less than a year, Ryan had packed on what some speculated to be 25 to 30 pounds of pure muscle. His shoulders looked capped, his waist tapered, and his veins, oh those veins, snaked across his biceps like lightning bolts. While possible naturally, it sparked doubt. Reddit threads filled with fans debating. Camp natural. He just worked hard, cleaned up his diet, and trained smarter. People underestimate how much change you can make with discipline. Camp enhanced. No way. That vascularity, that sudden size, the skin texture, it screams PEDs. It wasn't just his look either. His behavior had shifted. Ryan seemed more hot-tempered than before, snapping at minor disagreements, pacing around the beach with clenched fists. During one cocktail party, cameras even caught him throwing his glass into the sand after another guy made a joke about protein shakes. That clip went viral in hours. Contestants began whispering. Behind the scenes, other contestants weren't oblivious. Multiple sources claimed that during downtime, several cast members whispered about Ryan's sudden transformation. One anonymous contestant allegedly told a producer, "The guy is intense, like too intense. He's either drinking 20 energy drinks a day or he's on something. I've been around athletes, I know the signs." Another contestant was overheard saying Ryan had brought a mystery duffel bag with him and was very protective of it, refusing to let production staff move it around like they do with other luggage. Naturally, the gossip spiraled. Paradise becomes a pressure cooker. The show thrives on drama, but this was different. Instead of arguments about who kissed who, the cast now whispered about Ryan's cycle. Producers, always hunting for good television, leaned into it. During confessionals, they asked other contestants leading questions. What do you think of Ryan's fitness routine? Have you noticed anything different about him? Of course, the footage was edited into teasers. Suddenly, ABC promos were hinting at Ryan's explosive secrets and the Paradise scandal no one saw coming. Fans didn't need much encouragement. They were already connecting the dots. Fans turned into internet detectives. Bachelor Nation fans are known for their sleuthing. They've tracked secret meetups, spotted engagement rings and reflections, and even identified beach resorts by palm tree patterns. Now, their investigative energy turned toward Ryan's body. Some fans dug through his old Instagram posts. They compiled side-by-side comparisons of his physique. In one, he looked lean and beach-ready. In the next, taken less than a year later, his shoulders were nearly double the width, chest thick as armor. A fan on Reddit wrote, "This is not creatine and chicken breast progress. I'm sorry, but it's just not." Others pointed out subtler changes. Slight acne on his shoulders, noticeable in high-definition footage. A red flush across his face during heated moments. Occasional mood swings that didn't align with his earlier, more laid-back TV persona. Before long, hashtags were born. Hashtag Steroid Ryan and hashtag Swollen Paradise trended. The medical debate. Interestingly, the controversy also drew fitness experts and medical professionals into the conversation. A well-known sports doctor tweeted, "Of course I can't diagnose someone I've never examined, but sudden dramatic muscle growth paired with aggression can be signs of anabolic steroid use. Fans aren't crazy for noticing." Meanwhile, personal trainers weighed in, arguing both sides. Some defended Ryan, saying genetics plus hard work can indeed create shocking transformations. Others admitted the timeline looked suspicious. It turned into an online war, half of Bachelor Nation defending Ryan, half convinced he was juicing. Ryan responds. Finally, midway through the season, Ryan addressed the elephant in the room during a confessional. "People keep talking about my body," he said, visibly irritated. "I worked my ass off. I was sick of being the average guy. I cleaned up my diet, I hit the gym hard, and yeah, I transformed. It's all me, no shortcuts. Anyone who thinks otherwise is just jealous." The clip aired, but instead of calming speculation, it poured gasoline on the fire. Why? Because of how defensive he looked. One fan tweeted, "If you weren't guilty, you wouldn't be that mad." Another said,
His eyes darting all over while denying it, classic guilty body language. The controversy had officially taken on a life of its own. The roid rage incident. The boiling point came one humid night in paradise. Ryan got into an argument with another contestant, Tyler, over a love triangle involving one of the women. Voices were raised, insults were thrown, and then Ryan shoved Tyler hard enough to send him stumbling into a chair. The cameras caught every second. Gasps filled the beach. Other contestants rushed in to separate the two before fists flew. Producers, of course, aired the whole thing with dramatic music, slow-motion cuts, and reactions from every angle. The next day, social media was relentless. That was straight-up roid rage. Y'all still think Ryan's natty after watching him snap like that? Bachelor in Paradise turning into WWE, lol. Producers' golden opportunity. For ABC, the steroid speculation became the best accidental storyline of the season. They teased it in every promo. What's Ryan hiding? Explosive drama rocks Paradise. One man's transformation shocks the cast. Ratings soared. The network milked every ounce of gossip, showing Ryan lifting weights alone on the beach, obsessively meal prepping, and glaring at other contestants. Even if he wasn't on steroids, the edit made it look like he was. Ryan's family speaks out. As the speculation reached fever pitch, Ryan's family jumped in to defend him. His sister posted on Instagram, "Ryan has worked so hard on himself physically and mentally. The steroid rumors are ridiculous and hurtful. Please stop spreading lies." His best friend added, "I've trained with Ryan for years. He's all natural. Just because someone commits to fitness doesn't mean they're cheating." But instead of silencing critics, the defense only fueled the debate. Fans argued that if Ryan really was natural, why not prove it with a drug test? The reunion bombshell. By the time the season wrapped, speculation about Ryan had overshadowed most of the love stories. Everyone tuned into the reunion episode, wondering, would the steroid issue be addressed? Oh, it was. During the taping, Jesse Palmer looked Ryan square in the eye and asked, "Ryan, there's been a lot of speculation this season. Fans have noticed your physical transformation and are questioning whether you've used performance-enhancing substances. What do you say to that?" The studio fell silent. Ryan smirked, leaned forward, and said, "I'll say it again. I worked my ass off. I don't owe anyone proof. Believe me or don't, but I know the truth." Half the audience applauded, half booed. And just like that, the conversation kept raging. Why this story won't die? Part of what makes this controversy so sticky is that it combines three fan obsessions: reality TV drama, fitness culture, and a mystery that may never be solved. Unless Ryan agrees to a drug test on live television, which seems unlikely, fans will never know for sure, and that uncertainty is catnip for Bachelor Nation. Some fans insist it doesn't matter. If Ryan wants to use steroids, that's his choice. Others argue it does matter because it affects his behavior, relationships, and the way he competes for attention on the show. Either way, Ryan's legacy in Bachelor Nation is now cemented, not for who he dated, but for the question that haunts him. Was he natural, or was Paradise his cycle? Closing thoughts. Bachelor in Paradise has always thrived on scandal, but the steroid saga may be its most bizarre controversy yet. It's a reminder of how reality TV amplifies every detail, how fans analyze every frame, and how one cast member's body can become the center of a nationwide debate. For Ryan, the whispers may never fade. Every time he posts a gym selfie,
in Paradise, fans suspect steroid use with cast member, the untold drama. Paradise or pressure cooker? When cameras first rolled on this season of Bachelor in Paradise, fans thought they were in for the usual romance, flirting, and tears. What they weren't expecting was a physical transformation that would have social media buzzing nonstop. Ryan, the fan-favorite underdog turned heartthrob, entered Paradise with a jaw-dropping physique that sparked immediate speculation. Twitter erupted within minutes. Did Ryan just bulk up overnight? But this wasn't just about looks. Fans noticed something else, a change in attitude. Suddenly, the once easygoing contestant seemed more intense, more aggressive. Was it stress or something else entirely? The first week firestorm. It all started during the first cocktail party. Ryan's arms flexed almost unnaturally as he grabbed a drink.
Cameras lingered, perhaps unintentionally, on the new muscle definition. Fellow contestants whispered, noticed his aggressive gaze, and even joked about who let the Hulk into paradise. Behind closed doors, the whispers began. One contestant told a producer off camera, "Have you seen Ryan? That's not a normal off-season. Trust me, something's up." Another said, "Yeah, his arms look different. It's like he's not just hitting the gym, he's hitting the lab." Producers immediately recognized a goldmine for drama. The slightest glance, tense confrontation, or protein shake shot could now be framed as steroid suspicion drama. Social media goes into overdrive. Fans online are ruthless when it comes to Bachelor Nation. Within hours, Instagram and TikTok clips comparing Ryan's old and new physique went viral. Side-by-side images showed the staggering transformation: shoulders wider, arms veined, chest fuller. Memes circulated. Natty or not, Paradise Edition. Ryan's transformation, miracle or mystery? From beachbody to bodybuilder overnight. Reddit threads became battlegrounds. Some defended him. "Stop accusing him. He's clearly worked hard and dialed in his nutrition. Ever heard of discipline?" Others doubled down. "Sorry, but no one grows traps like that naturally in under a year. He's on something." The debate was no longer just about looks. It had become a full-blown conspiracy theory. The mystery duffel bag. Fans were not the only ones noticing strange behavior. Contestants reported that Ryan always kept a duffel bag close, guarded like a treasure chest. What was inside? Producers played it coy in confessionals. "We can't reveal the contents, but it definitely added tension to the house." Speculation soared. Supplements? Vitamins? Or something more illicit? The duffel bag became a meme in itself, with fans joking, "Ryan's bag is probably bigger than his conscience. If Paradise had a safe, it would be Ryan's bag." Confessionals fuel the fire. Every reality show thrives on confessionals, and this season, Ryan's confessional responses only made things hotter. "I worked hard. I transformed my body. I'm proud of it. End of story," he said, visibly tense. Fans dissected his every blink, smirk, and glance. Some argued defensive body language, combined with a subtle smirk, equals guilty. Others said it's just a man proud of his gains. Either way, the footage was gold for producers. They teased each episode with hints that Ryan was hiding something big without ever saying what. Romance meets rage. The steroid suspicion storyline collided spectacularly with the season's romance drama. Ryan entered a love triangle with fan-favorite women, and his jealousy flared more than usual. During one tequila-fueled night, he shoved a fellow contestant into a chair after a minor argument. Cameras caught the tense moment in slow motion, and viewers erupted. Classic roid rage, I called it. Paradise just turned into WWE. Ryan's transformation is scary and aggressive. Producers leaned in, turning what might have been a minor altercation into a full-blown highlight reel. Insider sources spill. After the season wrapped, several unnamed crew members shared behind-the-scenes tidbits with fan sites. Source 1. Ryan spent hours alone in the gym tent. It was like a private lab for gains. Source 2. He got very defensive if anyone asked about his routine. Some people found that odd. Source 3. There were nights when he looked exhausted, red-faced, but still insisted on filming and lifting. It made other contestants uneasy. These insider accounts kept the steroid debate alive long after filming ended. Fans become digital detectives. Bachelor Nation fans, armed with HD footage and screenshots, began analyzing. Vein patterns, comparing veins from old Instagram photos to Paradise footage. Mood shifts, tracking when Ryan's mood spikes correlate with intense workouts. Muscle symmetry, noting disproportionate growth in traps and delts. Theories flourished. Some claimed he was using testosterone boosters. Others argued sliding lighting and editing could exaggerate gains. The debate became a sport. Family defends Ryan. As speculation peaked, Ryan's family stepped in. His sister posted, "Stop attacking my brother online. He earned that body the hard way. Natural gains are real, people." A close friend added, "He's disciplined, focused, and yes, intense, but natural. People are confusing commitment with cheating." Still, even family support couldn't stop the rumor mill. The steroid storyline had a life of its own, separate from romance or drama. Reunion show revelations. The reunion episode became the ultimate climax. Jesse Palmer, ever the diplomat, asked Ryan directly, "Fans have noticed your transformation and have questions about steroids. Can you address that?" Ryan's response was firm. "I did this myself. No shortcuts, no injections. What I earned is all mine." The audience reaction split, half cheering, half skeptical. Social media exploded immediately, reigniting the debate. #RyanNatty or #RyanJuicing. Fan theories that won't die. Even months later, Bachelor Nation fans continue theorizing. The trainer conspiracy. Some claim he hired a secret trainer who knows the hidden tricks to rapid gains. The contestant effect. Others argue intense competition pushed him to extreme training. The genetics card. Die-hard supporters insist Ryan has unique genetics capable of extraordinary growth naturally. No matter the theory, it keeps Ryan trending, and ABC smiles all the way to the bank. The last word. Whether Ryan ever admits to steroid use or not, the story has already cemented itself in Bachelor Nation lore. The season will be remembered less for roses and heartbreak and more for the mystery that captivated the internet. Was Paradise witnessing a natural transformation or a chemically enhanced miracle? Every flex, glance, every glance at a protein shake now carries suspicion. And in a world where reality TV meets social media sleuthing, the rumor may never die. Fans continue to debate, memes continue to circulate, and Ryan, love him or hate him, remains at the center of one of the most explosive Bachelor controversies in years.